So I just wanted to record like an update on what's going on with the Marilyn Manson thing, since some new news just came out like yesterday, which I'm really not too happy about. I'm pretty devastated about it, actually. And I wanted to record this in my car because I'm not actually driving. As you can see, I'm in my driveway, but I get really good lighting in here, so I just wanted to record this out in my car. Yeah, I had to go to the store real quick, so I'm about to go to the grocery store, and I decided to just record it outside because, as you can see, it's like really sunny out. So I just wanted to say, so the news just came out November 30th that now the police have raided Marilyn Manson's home. So when I heard that, I was like, I don't know. I don't know what to think, because obviously, not obviously, but I'm still going to be a fan regardless. Like, I'm not going to stop being a fan. Like, I don't care what anybody has to say about it. Like, I like him. I like his music. I've been a fan for, like, a very long time. Like my hat. I'm, like, looking at my hat in the thing. I've been a fan for a very long time. Like, to me, this is just, like, devastating news, and can you raid somebody's home on accusations alone? Like, just going on accusations? I'm not sure. Like, I'm not sure if that's even legal for them to be doing. So either they have something on them, or my theory they're going into his home when he's not there. They raided his home when he wasn't there. So to me, like, I don't trust the police, cops, like, they can be real assholes, you know what I mean? And I wouldn't put it past the LA Police Department to plant evidence when you're dealing with stuff like this. Like, I wouldn't put it past them. Why are they going into his house when he's not there? Just seems a little suspicious to me. I don't know, but you know what? Hopefully they go in there and they don't find anything. You know what I mean? That's what I'm hoping for. And then that just puts an end to this. They've confiscated his computers, his, like, zip drives, everything. Like, I'm just like, oh my God, like, I thought this was coming to a close. Like, I thought they didn't have any evidence really. And then all of a sudden, boom, we get hit with this bombshell. Like, and it's just, to me, it's just so unfair, because it's like, why are they doing this on these allegations? And, like, if it wasn't such a big celebrity or like a big thing, they wouldn't be doing this on allegations alone, unless, I don't know, one of the women has something on them. I don't know. But we're going to have to wait and find out. Sorry, my face is so red. I just got out of the shower and I'm going to the grocery store. All we can do, right, is hope for the best in this situation. That's what I'm doing. I'm hoping for the best. So it just seems really unfair to me. And I'm going to make another video going into detail on what the media isn't telling people about this case, because a lot of this has been debunked and, like, gone over by, like, online sleuths. And so, like, and these women, they have no proof. Nothing's come out, any type of proof, any type of evidence. So I'm like, I don't know. Like, I thought you had to have a really good reason to search somebody's home. So for me, like, I don't know, the entire time this has all seemed really fishy to me. And we're living in a time where everybody's getting canceled over from the stupidest things to these wild allegations. Everybody just seems to be getting canceled. So it's like, you really got to wonder, like, all this stuff's coming out all of a sudden, and honestly, like, it's really sad to see, like, to see people you love getting accused of things like this, like with the Johnny Depp thing too, like, and I think that's like kind of a conspiracy thing, because him and Marilyn Manson are friends. There's something going on there with these women, and they're either after money or recognition because they're not relevant anymore. I don't know. It's just really strange, and just seems like a big coincidence to me. An awful lot of coincidences here. So I'm gonna make another video, and I'll have one of my Marilyn Manson t-shirts on, and I'm gonna record it. I'm gonna go into like everything. So yeah, that'll be coming out soon. I'm gonna record that soon. And but I just wanted to update you guys on this. Something right here. Why are they able to go into his home on these allegations? I don't know. So apparently, I mean, this is something she's been saying for a while now. So it's like, I'm not really surprised. You got to have some type of proof, I would think, to just destroy someone's life and their career like this. I mean, he was at the top of his career. He had just come out with a new album. Great album, by the way. Just came out with that new album. Just came out with it. You know, he had some big acting roles that he was doing, and he was really getting into the acting thing, and then all of a sudden, boom. There's a lot. There's a lot. I mean, all right, so I just wanted to go over some of this stuff. So this is an article from Pitchfork, and there was also an article on this in Rolling Stone, and TMZ had one too, but I'll go into that a little bit, but I don't like those articles, like the stuff they're saying. This one either. I mean, it's all bad news for Marilyn Manson. I mean, this is so wrong. It says, Marilyn Manson's home raided by LA County Sheriff. The shock rocker, under investigation for alleged abuse, has search warrant executed at his address in Los Angeles. And then there's a picture of him, it's actually a good picture that they have over here of him. And it says, the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department has executed a search warrant on an address associated with Brian Warner, a.k.a. Marilyn Manson. Says Deputy, not going to pronounce that, of the Sheriff's Information Bureau. TMZ and Rolling Stone report that Manson was not home at the time of the search. Pitchfork has reached out to representatives from Marilyn Manson for comment. And then it says, in February, the LASD opened an investigation into allegations of domestic violence incidents that occurred between 2009 and 2011. So that's like 10 to 12 years ago that this happened, which is another reason why, like, I don't think this is very credible. I mean, Evan Rachel Wood had done interviews, like, praising him and saying how he was a great guy and they had a healthy relationship. And now all of a sudden, like 10 years later, she's changed her mind on all of this. I mean, it just seems kind of weird to me. So between 2009 and 2011, while Manson lived in West Hollywood, within the past year, Manson has been served with multiple lawsuits alleging sexual assault and abuse. And by the way, these women all came out around the same time with this because Evan Rachel Wood's lawyer sent out a mass email to all these, you know, everybody who like dated him, I guess, or whatever, saying, do you want to come out with any type of allegations? So this was a planned thing. In September, one such suit was dismissed but quickly refiled. Marilyn Manson was recently nominated for multiple Grammy Awards for his appearance on Kanye West's Donda. Amid criticism, Grammy CEO Harvey Mason Jr. defended the nomination, saying the Academy won't look at people's history when issuing awards and nominations. So that's the article from Pitchfork. There's also another article, I'll go on this one, Rolling Stone. I really don't like this article. They recently just came out with another really bad article. There was a search warrant that served this morning. It's confirmed that it was his address, his location, a LA County Sheriff's source tells Rolling Stone. And they just have some really bad things to say on this. The news comes on the heels of Rolling Stone's expose on the singer, which is just really not great. They interviewed a lot of people and, you know, who had good things to say about him, and they actually like only put a little bit of what they said in the actual article. So they were trying to portray him as like a bad person in this expose. So the news comes on the heels of Rolling Stone's expose on the singer, whose real name is Brian Warner, and his alleged sexual abuse of multiple women, some of whom accuse him of locking women in a soundproof room. Several lawsuits are pending. So this soundproof room they're talking about is actually his recording studio. So, I mean, I don't see him doing this, especially someone who's such a public figure. Like, you're going to do something like that? Why? Why would he have to lock anybody in a room? Like, it just doesn't make sense. And, you know, these aren't just some shy, you know, scared women. These are actresses. These are strong, like, powerful women who are saying that, you know, they were allowing this to happen to them. Like, I'm just not buying it. I'm not buying it. And it says, Mr. Warner was not home at the time of the warrant service. During the search, detectives seized items such as media storage devices. The department added that the investigation remains active. So he's not home. I wouldn't put it past the police to be planting fake evidence. I mean, I'm sure they're doing this. They're giving testimonies to Rolling Stone, so I wouldn't put it past them. I don't trust them. It says here, several women, including model Ashley Morgan Smithline, who's absolutely bonkers crazy, said they were forced to stay in the soundproof space, which was described as the size of a department store dressing room, his recording studio, for hours. Game of Thrones actress Esme Bianco alleges that Warner frequently abused her verbally, deprived her of sleep and food, bit, cut, and electrocuted and whipped her without her consent, and R-worded her during their 2 years together. So you mean to tell me that this big-time actress is going to allow somebody to sleep deprive her, which doesn't make sense to me. Like, if you're tired, just go to sleep. Deprive her of food, whip her, cut her, R-word her, and she's just going to put up with that? No. This doesn't make any sense to me. They're all after money. They want to become relevant again. This is what they're doing. This is what they're doing to everybody now. This is the cancel culture thing that's going on. So yeah, that's about it. And then, I wanted to go on here. Colonel Kurtz has some really good videos. This is the latest one where she actually discusses it. This is a lawyer that she discusses it with, about them searching his home. So basically, you know, she's saying that because this happened so long ago, like, can they really start bringing these things up again after she literally, like, you could literally go and research it. You can find interviews of her saying good things about him. And now all of a sudden she's changing her mind after all this time. It just seems really weird to me. And she has a lot of videos on this. This is the other one on the expose. She interviews somebody who was on the Howard Stern show with Marilyn Manson, a fan. She interviews his former assistant, Paula. And what else? Marilyn Manson's ex, she interviews. She has a video on this, how Marilyn Manson was at the listening party for Donda. So, yeah, she has a lot of really good videos. But definitely, if you're interested in this, what's going on right now, check this one out. That's a great video. She really goes into this, and I'm gonna make another video too, I actually met Marilyn Manson at a meet and greet, so I have a picture of us together, and I mean, that doesn't say much, but he was a really nice guy. I didn't get any type of bad vibes from him. Everybody that Colonel Kurtz interviewed says, and pretty much everybody that is coming out like in support of Manson is saying that he's like the opposite of what they're portraying him as. Like they're saying he's very shy, very reserved, very polite person, very intelligent. So, I mean, pretty much everybody else that dated him is coming out and saying that he was completely respectful to them. So, something isn't adding up here. It's these women that are coming out. It's just their stories aren't adding up with everything else that's going on. So, yeah, that's basically all I wanted to say on this.